Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the podcast. Today, we have a special guest. He is Benjamin Torres Castellana. He's going to talk about motivation and discipline. So, hi, and welcome again.
Hello everyone, I'm here to have a talk with you. So, first, we all went through difficult times and pretty much experienced changes in our lives. Everyone reacts differently to these situations, but we should be able to take control of the situation. If not, then we'll have bad consequences. Let's review real quick with an example. So, you have a breakup with your girlfriend or boyfriend because, let's say, of the distance. So first you have this problem. Then comes the mentality which from the problem. In this case, let's say that you're broken, you have no strength, uh, then you are not having a correct attitude to the problem. Uh, and now let's say that you have strong stand and maturely accept as it is something that you can change. It was his decision, and you thought about how to make her change, but you find a way. You are having a correct mentality and taking it as something to learn on. We should not confuse this with the spread of toxic positivity. So, in the second case of acting, the person was able to take control of the bad situation and make a lesson from it. So I think that's the first point, the mentality. I think it's truly amazing what our mind is capable of. And if you think about it, we are what we think, and with our thoughts, we make our work.
Yeah, you made a point. Toxic positivity. What does that mean?
So, the concept of toxic positivity is a very actual concept because it has been in the last years that people are encouraging to have a positive attitude about everything, even if it's really bad, even if it had really bad consequences. The idea is that you should be more positive about everything. So that's what they say. So, first things first, positivity isn't bad at all, but it's good to be objective and say, this is bad. Uh, there's no point in to be positive about this. Let's be more realistic and take an objective decision. So I think that's another point, to be objective.
Let's explain us more about this.
You have to have desires. It's normal. Uh, I heard a quote one time, can't remember who, but it said, make a list with your objectives. Choose the top 5 and work for them. We fight for our objectives, we fight for our goals. And I think that the hardest thing to do is starting, because once you've started, our body is a machine of adaptation and you can do it again and again. And most people say, don't have time, I'm not made for it. You know, the pretext they say always, but I think that most of our goals can be achieved with three things: money, motivation, and discipline. You can achieve some goals without money, you can achieve some without motivation, but there is not a single goal that can be done without discipline. Discipline is defined as a set of rules or norms whose compliance leads to a certain result. But the main idea is do what you have to do. Naval Ravikant says that are three things that everybody wants: to be wealthy, to be happy, and to be fit. I want to talk about being fit, which I'm working on. I can talk about my experience. Uh, there is out there is a lot of people that can talk about how to become wealthy. Uh, there is people that can talk about how to be happy, like these motivators. And I can talk about what I know and my perspective as a person. So when I started, I had no money to go to the gym, training camp, or so on. But I did have motivation, and kind of a little bit of discipline. Uh, I started with kind of an easy diet and house gym, and as time went on, I had money because of working, but I lost discipline and motivation. And it was only in June of this year that I started 100% on everything again. I had money, motivation, and discipline, and the results are starting to show. You know what I mean? For example, uh, and I'm training and I don't want to do more push-ups and they're hurting and I feel like I can't. I give my last 10% with all my power, and once I'm done, I always think and I say to myself, that's what differences warriors from champions.
Well, thank you, Benjamin. But finally, tell us what you want to say to the people that are listening. Something that they can remember.
I want to end up with do what you want, do what you really want, because pain is temporary, but regret is forever. And I love this quote: every man has two lives, and the second starts when he realizes he has only one.